real quick with Brooke. So we'll get started and then see if people join.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to get started with the warm-up real quick. Same thing as that neck rotation. So start rotating it nice and slow. And Brooke, if you want to join us, if not, it's okay. You can watch from your bed.
It's good she doesn't have her camera on if she's in her bed.
Yeah, she's smart. We don't have a policy to turn the camera on, so we got to change that. From here, we're going to go into our torso.
Way too much. Way too much. It's like two older brothers.
I know. And then you have to check out Dave's Strava. It's always something like he's doing 2-a-days, or he's so you're trying to keep up, Brooke, but you can't.
Gilbert just said that because he has a hard time keeping up.
I can only imagine.
That is very true. The next one we're going to do is a gunslinger. So extend and then turn and then squeeze the scapula. I know I was talking to other people that join on the evenings for the rides, and they're like, yeah, we're trying to do, a ride every day, or like they're doing centuries. And I was like, man, y'all going to break me. Because I gotta do cycling and then a whole bunch of other programs, and Brooke too, because she joins a lot of them, so she's working out every day. It's gonna.
Where are you based, Brooke? Oh, she's muted.
So from here, we're gonna do either go down and bring the chest down, or if you can touch your toes as well. Both work. She's from California, Dave.
That's where Gwen's been hanging out.
She has, yes, that is correct. From here, now we're going to open up. So manually, or if you're able to move it, just to get the hips going. Yeah, she is. So she's from Northern California, too. She's from Fresno. She goes to Fresno State. Next one is now you're going to put those hands together and then just rotate them. Work on the wrists, on the biceps. Yeah, so she's in Denver now. She's with us, so she's getting to do some in-person programming. And then me and Chris go on the road in a couple of weeks. From here, now what Dave was doing, you're going to go individual. We need to go up north. We need to convince Chris to run some programs up there.
We got our own spin class up here with this Susie Tangent that runs this Ultimate Wheelchair Sports Foundation. So we're doing Tuesdays and Thursdays.
I see that. Yeah, that's nice.
That's why I'm not joining Chris's ride tonight, because I rode Monday, I rode Tuesday. Now I'm taking today off biking and ride tomorrow, ride Friday twice.
Nice. How's Bernie doing? Good? He's part of that group too?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he comes out too. He's fine.
Nice. The next one is pull apart. So if you have a band, if not, it's okay. Just really open it up. There you go. What else do they run, Dave? Just cycling, or they run a whole bunch of other sports?
She does a lot of stuff for handicapped kids. So
okay.
With the cycling, and they haven't been doing anything with kids because it's hard with the COVID thing.
Okay. Yeah. So nice. We're going to get started. So the first one we're going to go over, we're going to do Plyometrics Circuit. So the first one, if you're seated, I mean, you're seated, you can do either knee crunches, bringing them up. The other one is cross, rotating that neck. So that's going to be the first one, whichever you prefer, Dave. Brooke, if you can do it from a bed. The next is going to be those jumping jacks.
Thank you so much for adapting it for me, Gilbert.
Or you can step two. That's the second one. The third one, it's going to be same thing. You move on the edge of your chair. Opposite hand goes up. and then you're stepping. Now, if you want to do a standing, it's the same thing. It's skaters. And the last one is jump rope. So if we're ready, we're going to get started. 3, 2, 1, and go. Knee crunches and then you can adapt this on the bed, Brooke. 10 seconds.
In my defense, Gilbert, I did do like 4 upper body workouts yesterday. So Gwen said, if anyone gives you a hard time, tell them to talk to me.
And rest. That is true. That is true. You'll get used to it, Brooke. That is our daily schedule.
Oh, I am. The amount of food that I eat is like double what I used to.
And go. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you try to keep up, you'll burn out with these guys. 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Next one is those jumping jacks or seated jacks. Starting in 10. Dave is just jumping into it.
Can't let the heart slow down.
That is true. It's just a competition with me and Dave.
I think he might be outdoing you, Gilbert. I'm just I'm the ref.
You gotta be on my side. And rest. That is true. I see how it is, Brooke. And we can start.
Dave isn't giving me a hard time, so I'm gonna root for Dave.
We're doing jumping jacks again?
Yeah, you do everything twice.
Okay.
Yeah, so the reason we do HIIT is 30 seconds and then like 15-second rest. It's usually 20 and 10, but I allow the people to get a little bit more. Is same thing like you said, we get that heart rate really up and then a small break. And then you go again and rest. So high intensity, just like Chris talks about, or it's that anaerobic, it's that push, and then boom, so the heart rate is spiking. Next, what we're gonna do is those skater switches. So make sure you're on your edge, and then it's opposite hand. There you go, Dave. Halfway there. 10 seconds. Mr. Frank, how's it going?
Hey, Frank.
3.
Hello.
And rest. So if you want to warm up, Frank, and then you'll jump in that second circuit. You want to just do a quick little stretch. So we're starting in 5 one more time. And go. $20 seconds. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Last one is that jump rope. Starting in 10. 3, 2, 1, and go. Halfway there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. We got one more of those, and we get a minute break. We'll get started with starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and get started. Frank, Brooke is joining us from the bed.
It's a new adaptation that I'm just experimenting with. It's a trial, you know.
I don't think the video would be good of you doing jumping jacks on the bed.
It looked like she's doing snow angels. And rest. All right, so we got about a minute and a half. Second circuit we're gonna do, as you guys are getting some water real quick, we're gonna go into strength. So if you have dumbbells, canned goods, anything that you wanna add weight, first one we're doing is an alternating press. I mean, you're gonna have that weight right by your ears. There you go, Dave's got it. Opposite. Now, if you wanna do it standing, you can modify it, do a narrow squat, come up, then alternating. So you can do that from your bed, Brooke. Second one is going to be hammer curls, so meaning thumbs are up. Make sure you relax those shoulders, bring them back, and then you're bringing that weight either together, or some people like to do alternating, your choice. Now, if you're doing it standing, is a curl. You're going to curl down and then step, come back in, and then stepping if you want to do it standing, if you want to add a dynamic movement. The third one, seated. Seated athletes, you're going to go down. Nice, good flat back, and you're gonna do bent over rows. There you go, Dave. Good job. So you're just leaning where you feel comfortable. Go straight back, look forward. Chris always talks about, just like we do in cycling, everything should match. So those shoulders, those hips, they should all align together. So bent over rows, you're really squeezing. And then say if you're standing, same thing, you just go a little bit lean over. And then our last one is kickbacks. So still that same lean over movement. There you go, Dave. You're turning. To make it a little bit better is that elbows here. Turn. If you turn that weight outside, it engages that tricep muscle. It just depends on the weight, how heavy it is. But if you turn it, it engages that tricep head. So those are the 4. If everyone's ready, we're gonna get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and get started. So we're gonna start with those alternating. So remember, go at your own pace. Some people like to go fast. Some people like explosion. Halfway there. And I lucked out today, Brooke. My weight's at the office. 3, 2, 1, and rest. We're gonna do one more, so we got 10 seconds. Ready? Ooh, we gotta wake up Dave, and go. $20 seconds. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good job, everyone. Next one we're doing is those hammer curls. So thumbs are up, relax those shoulders. You're just working on the bicep. You could do it together or alternating. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and get started. Biggest thing is focus on that squeeze at the top. 20 seconds. Brooke is dreaming of working out.
Visualization is important.
That is so correct. Thank you for supporting me, Dave. See, I'm Team Dave today.
You got to be with the home country. And rest.
We're nicer in Canada.
That is true. I won't argue that. All right, we got 5 seconds. 3, 2, and one more round of those hammer curls. Go ahead and get started. Ten seconds. Focus on controlling that weight. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good job, everyone. Next one is that bent over row, either seated or standing. Remember, just lean forward, and then you're bringing that weight. Try to keep that weight side. 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and get started. Good job. There you go, Frank. Good job, Dave.
Yeah, I'm told this is really important for hand cycling because your rotator cuff doesn't get the right kind of action with this supporting the opposite movement.
Yeah. That's a good tip. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Yeah, I'm gonna ask Chris more to see, because in other workouts we do or stretches, I try to focus on things that are gonna help us in that sport. So like cross training. So go ahead and get started. So for me, when I do legs, in order for cycling, I target like the hamstrings, which aren't as activated as much as the quads. So I try to fatigue my quad, and then I'll go do exercises that are going to engage the hamstring. Halfway there. Five seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Last one we're doing in the strength circuit is going to be those kickbacks. So if this doesn't feel comfortable, if you do have a band, you can do 90, and then you're engaging that tricep. If not, the kickbacks, essentially, go ahead and get started. You lean back, and it's just right here. So you could do either or, Frank. So you just lean back, and then almost like you're pushing away. Yeah. And once you get really good, you start rotating that wrist, that hand, and it engages the tricep head more. 3, 2, and rest. Other way too is you could do an overhead. Just some people don't like that as much because it's putting weight over their head, but all those work. When you put it overhead, try to keep that elbow nice and tight. So all those work. This one as well right here. So whichever you like. Some people prefer these standing as well. Just lean back. Halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. All right, we got a minute and a half. The last circuit for today we're gonna do, it's gonna be the boxing one. For this one, we're gonna now feel it because we worked on the shoulders. You're gonna start off with overhead punches. So just overhead. So now it's no weights. It's just about speed. The second one is that speed back, either center or overhead. There you go, Dave. The third one, diagonal jabs. So this one, instead of jabbing right in front of you, there you go, you're crossing those planes. Boom, nice and fast. And the last one is your own combination, or jab, jab, and then people do uppercut, jab, jab. You know, there's a couple of them. So we're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. Biggest thing for the first one, for the overhead, you're gonna feel faster because you were doing it with weight. It's that same movement we're doing right here, but now you're just going fast, working that shoulders. So if everyone's ready, we're gonna get started. in about 10 seconds. Make sure you have your water. 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and get started. Overhead punches. Make sure you're breathing. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and rest. We got one more of those. Make sure you're getting water. 10 seconds. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and work. Remember, go at your own pace, breathe. Job, Dave. There you go, Frank. Good job, Brooke, from the bed.
Thank you. Thank you for cheering me on. I feel very supported.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Next one is speed bag. If your shoulders feel tired, then just do it at the center. If you want a challenge, then it's overhead. We're starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and work. You could do individual too. Frank's got it. He might have boxed before. I think you boxed before, huh, Frank? He's got the speed bag. Dave too. He's mad at the speed bag. 15 seconds, halfway there. Five, 4, 3, 2, and rest. And if one of us hits ourselves in the face, Brooke can see it and it's recorded. 10 seconds.
No, you have to hide the evidence.
All right, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and get started. Halfway there, 15 seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. All right, last one. It's you make your own combination, or you can do the jab, jab, uppercut, jab, jab, cross, jab, jab, diagonal. Your choice. Make it your own. 3, 2, 1, and work. And then Dave's adapting with the band. Halfway there. Ten seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Good job, everyone. Last one, and then we got the challenge. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, and work. Remember, if you need to slow it down and focus on the form, your breathing. Good job, everyone. Halfway there. Three, 2, and rest. All right. Now we're going into our last part. It's going to be the HIIT challenge. So for this one, for the past couple months, we've done a different exercise that you go beyond the 30 seconds of what we do for each of these exercises. So we're going to go 40 seconds, and it's going to be that crunch twist. So both seated athletes right here, if you're able to, and you want to challenge yourself, you can raise the legs. If not, just like Dave's holding, Frank, an item, you can hold a dumbbell, a bottle of water, anything that can add weight. And all you're doing is that rotation. right here. I'm pretty sure Brooke can do this one from the bed. So we're going to get started. We're going to go for 40. So if everyone's ready, we're going to start 5, 4, 3, 2. Go ahead and get started. Go at your own pace. Got 30 more seconds. Good job. So go nice and slow. 15. Good job, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good job. So that one, what we do is every week we go up until a minute. So it just builds endurance, it builds muscle. So now we're going to get started with our cool down. First one we're going to do is you're going to elevate. Just relax those shoulder blades. Hold it. And then from here, you're going to lean to the right. Just a little stretch right here. Go ahead and lean to the left. And then you're going to lean to the back. So on your chair, just relax. You're leaning nice and back. From here, you're going to bring that body down, all the way down. You're able to touch your toes. Just let gravity do the work. Then we're going to come up and then lean. So do a side reach. So just shifting weight, going out to the left. Next one you're doing is you can manually pick up the leg. If not, then you just go far right and you can bring that leg back. So it's a couple ways to stretch. It's right here. And I'm bringing that leg, just let it drop. If not, come up. So go ahead and hold it. And you're gonna rotate legs now. So here, or you're shifting weight, and then you're bringing that leg. There you go, Frank. The next one we're doing is gonna bring that right arm across. Bring that arm under. Nice hold. Good job, everyone. Go ahead and rotate now. From here, now you're gonna bring that right arm behind your head and then slight pressure. You can even add a lean one way. Let him bring it down. Now you're gonna rotate opposite hand, opposite arm. Good job. Next one we're doing is just shoulder rotations. You start off slow and then you'll see Dave go like super wide. I know Dave really likes these.
It's the hand cycling thing.
From here, you're gonna go backwards. Next one we're doing is bring those hands right on the shoulders, and then you're gonna raise up. Go ahead and slowly bring it down, and you're gonna bring it up one more time. Go ahead and release it. Next, we're gonna work on our wrists. So hands out, just drop them. Try to go as far as you can, and then raise it up, open up those hands. For that finger dexterity. Next one is we're going to work on our trunk. So we're all seated. You're just going to start rotating on that trunk. And then go ahead and go the opposite way. A lot of what we do too is shifting weight. And then our last ones we're going to do is go ahead and bring those hands together. We're going to do that rising right here. Then go at your own pace. Your deep breath. Then you're coming down. As you come down is when you exhale. So it's that diaphragmatic breathing. Right as you come down. We're going to do 2 more. One more time. And the last one is going to be the opposite. So same thing, you're teaching your body. You're going to rise up, expand those lungs, and then go down. You do 5 of those at your own pace. Nice. And we are done.